people in Iran, they normally don't celebrate Christmas, but only Christians celebrate Christmas in Iran. Good to know. Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Okay,
so you're
good,
talking
good,
about the
good.
Christmas in China.
Right. And Christmas in China, as I said, is more like one day people will spend, have fun. When it's close to Christmas, it's very common to see the decorations of Christmas, Christmas tree, Christmas hat, like especially in shopping malls or the shopping area over the street. It's one reason that you can spend some money. You can buy gifts because there will be a lot of discounts from the sellers, and you can spend a nice dinner outside in a nice restaurant to spend with your boyfriend or girlfriend. People find this romantic, in one way or another, romantic. Um, One tradition, maybe very Chinese specific, is that we normally give apple as a gift in the Christmas Eve. Because apple in Chinese we call it 苹果, so it has similar pronunciation as peace or so it means a good wish to you. So I wish you stay healthy and be in peace and love. So I wish you peace and love in the next 1 year. So I will give you a red apple in the Christmas Eve.
Yeah, true. I guess for Europeans also grapes is one thing that they eat during the Christmas Eve. And they mention it that for every grape, I guess you need to eat 7 grapes or something like that. For every grape, you need to make a wish. Then it means that your wish will happen next year if you do that. But I hear the backup story of it is that at the time, grape industry, nobody actually could, for example, sell a lot of grapes, and they had a lot of massive of the grape production, and they actually makes this statement in order to make people to buy a lot of grapes. So now it's a tradition, especially I guess in Europe and also South American.
I was reading from the audience mentioned, so in Iran people don't celebrate Christmas normally. I mean, only Christians they celebrate Christmas.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, actually, yes, that's true. We don't celebrate Christmas in Iran, but I would say that in recent years, especially in last 2 years, some people they start to celebrate it as well. So I guess it's not a bad idea to increase your celebration time, I would say. But for Iranians, the best or most important celebration, of course, is the New Year, which is the first day of the spring, so to say. Then everybody is there. But I guess, for example, before 3 years ago, something like that, actually there was nothing actually happening during the Christmas. So we knew that it's the Christmas, but not really celebration. Yeah. And maybe ask you guys then, what do you do during Christmas? Especially, do you have tradition of visiting families or something like that, or just, for example, giving the apple to children?
What do you think?
I guess not. Only for New Year, like the Spring Festival, we will visit our family. But for Christmas, it's like a 1 day holiday, so we will not visit our family.
Is it official holiday in China, Christmas?
What do you mean?
I mean, do they give it as a public holiday, the Christmas in China?
No, it's not a public holiday.
in some companies, if for example international companies, they will have one day or half day off for Christmas. But to your question, I mean Christmas is more like a holiday in China for young people. I mean, for example, for my parents' generation, they don't understand Christmas. They sometimes they don't understand why kids want to celebrate Christmas. But I mean, you know, kids or young people, they like having fun. I mean, for whatever excuse. So Christmas is one good excuse, and since it is not like Chinese traditional, sometimes it gives people the feeling, okay, it is something fashionable, you know, outside China, it is fashionable, and it's something interesting. And there used to be arguments about, you know, whether Chinese people should celebrate holidays that comes out of China. Especially under, you know, current situation, the relationship between China and Western countries is a bit tricky, and there are a lot of voices, you know, Chinese people, they should not celebrate the holidays come from the West.
I guess in that sense it's exactly like Iran, because that's one of the reasons some group of people said that okay, it doesn't make sense to celebrate. The other side of the people said that yeah, let's celebrate for any reason that we have. So I guess these arguments are also the same